Invisalign moves teeth by applying gentle pressure onto 1 or 2 teeth at the same time. The beauty about Invisalign is that we can stage it really well, and we don't have to move all of the teeth at one stage. We give you a set of aligners and we ask you to change aligners frequently, and that could be from 7 to 10 days or sometimes even 14 days. And each week or each 14 days you're going to change to a new aligner, and with which aligner your teeth are going to be moved very gently into the next and the next and the next position. So it is a very gradual change, but a very gentle one too. And that's why Invisalign is far more comfortable compared to braces. Now with Invisalign, there are so many different things because it is really not just a piece of plastic. We have attachments, and attachments are little white blobs of white filling material that we just stuck onto the teeth, and they are there to help us to guide the force onto the teeth, to couple the force onto the teeth, and to help us really to direct the movement and to ensure that those movements are delivered in a much more efficient way. Attachments are placed on the first visit, and they stay on the teeth throughout the entire course of the treatment, and they are then removed at the end of the treatment. Invisalign also has to sometimes find ways to find space to move the teeth and to straighten them up. So in some occasions we may choose to do what we call IPR, or interproximal reduction. Interproximal reduction, it is a way to gently create a bit of space between some teeth to allow for those teeth to free up and just to move until they become completely aligned. It is something that is perfectly safe to do so with no discomfort whatsoever. I say to my patients it's usually the same as having a scale and polish really. It just feels a tiny bit sensitive on the day, but all is fine. Sometimes as well with Invisalign, and in some more advanced cases, I also rely on elastics. And elastics are there to really help us to create an additional vector of force to pull teeth in certain direction. So elastics are tiny little rubber bands that we use, and we ask our patients sometimes to wear them all the time or just overnight. Invisalign is really great and it works really well, but there is one thing that it is very important, which is patient compliance. If you're not wearing your aligners, treatment is really not going to work that well. So you must wear your aligners for 20 to 22 hours a day. You must really try to snack the least amount possible, and I ask my patients just to eat around 3 to 4 meals during the daytime. It is very easy to incorporate in your life though, and the first week it is a bit odd, but once you get over that, it is easy, comfortable, very highly aesthetic, so you can get on with your life without really people sort of noticing that you have your aligners inside your mouth. That initial week sometimes can come with a tiny bit of tightness, a very mild sort of discomfort, but that discomfort tends to go away within day 3 or 4, and it really doesn't tend to come back throughout your treatment. Sometimes at the end of the treatment as well, and at the end of your set number of aligners, and provided that is clinically necessary, we may need to get a second round of aligners ordered in. And that is important because it helps us to perfect the position of certain teeth, and it also helps us to sandwich the bite better and ensure that your bite is comfortable and it is very well aligned and that you're not going to have any problems. A very well established bite also means that your teeth are less likely to relapse long term, which is great because you know for sure that they're going to stay in the same position for a long time.